So this is the third and final review for The Crew 2. We've had a lot of fun playing with boats and planes thus far for our previous reviews, but I think we have saved the best for last.
I'm dropping the hammer!
No, you're not!
Welcome to the Ruby Tuesdays review of Crew 2, The Car. As with tradition with our Crew 2 reviews, we travelled across the map with a number of cars and it took us an hour to get across. Our full playthrough is on our channel now if you have nothing to do for an hour. The map is vast and mostly alive. I travelled across the map exploring it as I went. I collected the collectibles, which consisted of random boxes that contained power-ups for my vehicles, and the other was a skill in the way of still photos. You are made to become a photographer of the world. I guess this is their way of saying, look, see the pretty, the precious. Except when it comes to the animals, not so pretty. The cars are stunning, the world itself is mostly exhilarating to look at, but when it came to the wildlife, I felt like they did not give much attention into the creation of these. And why would they? After all, that's a very small part of the game. While exploring the land, hunting for that elusive coyote, bear and deer, I came across a few things to do in the world other than racing. Firstly, what is the natural thing to do when you see a train? Well, go and see what happens when the train hits you, of course. As you can see, this was a bit anticlimactic, so the next best thing to do was to, of course, try and push the train, which was also underwhelming. Secondly, there's a play park for cars, a sort of Hot Wheel track where you can flip and do tricks in monster trucks and other cars. Now that was a lot of fun. I could have spent hours there. Thirdly, if you see a pyramid, what do? Climb it with your car, of course, and take a still to remember it by. Fourth, you can do random side games like slalom in a storm drain, or do the classic speed cameras, who's faster than you in the zoo. Fifth, no car game is complete without being able to upgrade your vehicle with a design that makes it feel like you are really expressing yourself. So I'm not sure what it says about me that I chose a Hello Kitty design and a Homer Simpson design. Not only can you go to town with your creativity, but you can also explore your home and show off these nifty designs and swap them out when you get bored or need a change. Sixth on the list of things to do is explore the open world. I know I've mentioned that the map is massive, but unless you choose a random path and just drive to a wicked soundtrack of your choice, you're not really going to get the full experience of what the Crew 2 is all about. Seventh on my list, and of course the list is not extensive and there will be many more glorious things for you to find and do, but seventh of course is the racing. This is where the game shines. You can choose from a plethora of different styles of racing, fast supercar races, drifting, drag races that take you through Vegas, races that you can choose your own path to get to your end destination, races that can go coast to coast and can take up to 40 minutes to get through. There is the Extreme series that when you level up, you race in an adrenaline-fueled mix of boats, planes and cars, and the more you race, the more you level up, and the more races that are added to your map. Even when you level up to the so-called icon level, you are not done. The game expands even further after you are an icon, and a lot more racing is added. And that's before you start with the multiplayer, which is a lot of fun. My experience with the online community so far has been great. They're fun and friendly. The game's weather system changes from race to race, which only adds to the atmosphere of the game, and you can of course choose exactly how you want to drive, as in what camera angle or position. It's a great game. It's not perfect though. The map is so big that it often feels like there is not enough filling the world, especially in the beginning hours of the game, but that's just a tiny gripe. I've had a lot of fun playing, racing, crashing, and I'm going to have a lot more. It's a game you can pick up and play for 30 minutes or 6 hours, and if you put it down and come back to it in a month, you won't have to relearn how to play it. The controls are simple and intuitive, co-op works really well, but most of all, this game screams fun.
I'm so happy cause I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear!
And that is the best thing about this sequel. It says, here are some cars, here are some boats, here are some planes, now see what you can do with them. This game gets an 8 out of 10, a near perfect game, bar a couple of niggles. Thanks for watching this review. Do check out our Crew 2 playlist for more shenanigans with boats and planes. And if you like our content, please remember to subscribe and comment. We love chatting to you guys in the comments, and remember, live long and Tuesday.